Now we can begin work on our first song, The Water is Wide. This will be not only about learning a song, but also about practicing skills for clean playing and sustain. Remember to practice your techniques and skills as you play this song. Feel free to return to parts 1 and 2 if you need to, or to pause and rewind a section of the song if you need more practice. You can also find basic tablature for The Water is Wide at www.jessicacomeaudulcimer.com to help you as you learn. I will play it for you first so you can know what it sounds like. Then, after we discuss how to approach this song, I'll break it down into sections for you. Now let's look at the tablature. It says that the song is in 4/4 timing. That means it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is played at a moderate speed, so we will be taking it slowly. On the tablature, the song is divided into measures. A measure is an area between two bars that gives you one complete set of beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it begins again with the next measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. If a single note is written on the tablature, that means you should pluck only the single note and no other strings, for example, the first 3 notes indicated on your tablature. Otherwise, just strumming can give you the wrong chords and accompaniment. If you see 3 notes stacked on top of each other, you should strum across all strings at that moment with your fingers fretted at the numbers shown. For example, 0, 0, 1, 2. When playing, it is important to have an inner metronome counting the beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That way, you do not have to use filler strums or dumb ditties, but can keep timing inside yourself. Let's look at line 1. The water is wide. For this line, we need to count out the timing before we even begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The water's wide. Notice that this song features tied notes that last from one measure to another. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So they hang over from one measure into another. On this line, you'll notice the symbol of a musical rest. A musical rest represents a count that you must make without sounding a note. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, the water. The second 1 is a rest, the one that comes right before the water. So that's 1 note on the middle string, 2 notes on the treble string, a strum across all the strings, and a quick movement to the next note while letting the other strings ring. So you see that quick ornament on wide? It's called a hammer-on. You strum once across all the strings, fretting the 1 with your middle finger, then quickly fretting the 2 with your index while keeping the middle finger on the 1. So you just keep counting it as 1, 2, 3, 4, but you make that quick hammer-on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The water's wide. Let's practice that for a little bit. It's good to keep the middle finger planted because you'll be coming back to that note in the next line. Now let's take a look at line 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I can't get o'er. So that's the water's wide, I can't get o'er. First, pluck the note that your middle finger is planted on, treble 1. Then, pluck an open treble string marked as 0 on your tablature. Then, pluck 1 on the middle string, and then pluck an open bass and middle string, or 0, 0. Strum only those 2 strings that are indicated in the tablature, the middle and the bass. If you strum the treble string at this point, you'll end up changing the melody. Line 3 isn't really too difficult. It's just the trick of fretting the middle string open first, then on the 2nd fret. I neither have 2, 3, 4, 1. On line 4, I wings to fly, 2, 3, 4, 1, we notice the appearance of 8th notes. Economy of fingering can help you to connect these notes more efficiently. We start with the ring finger on 1, the thumb on 2, and then a quick movement of the thumb to 3 and the thumb back to 2, while you're keeping the ring finger on 1. And then you place your middle finger on 1 on the bass string. So then you have the chord 1, 0, 1, which is a G chord. It's just a matter of being prepared for it when it arrives, so just practice it until you are comfortable getting it quickly and with efficient fingering. As you move into line 5, bring me a boat, 2, 3, 4, 1. Keep your fingers in that G chord position to preserve the sustain in your notes while you're playing this next line. Just pluck 1, then move your thumb to fret 2, and then fret 3, then move your thumb to 4, and strum across all the strings, leaving the bass and middle strings open. So you have 0, 0, 4. On line 6, that can carry 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. We're looking at more 8th notes, so that means we want to have efficient fingering. And the technique of finger walking can help you to manage those notes quickly. Begin on your index finger and move down to your ring as you're moving down the fretboard. Be fretting the next fret before you let go of the previous one for a more connected sound. Line 7 should sound familiar. And both shall row, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's basically the same as I can't get o'er, which was line 2. Now we're looking at our last line, line 8. My love and I, 2, 3, 4, 1. Keep your middle or ring finger planted on the 1st fret on the middle string before you fret and pluck the 2nd fret on the middle string. That helps to create a smoother sound. Continue to play your first song until it sounds beautiful. At first you can play just to familiarize yourself with the frets, but keep working until that first song is perfect. Master the technique first, then you can play whatever you approach beautifully.